What's up, guys? Bullvine the Fell-Handed here, bringing you a much-anticipated tour of my garage. Now, don't twist your pistons on this one, but I ran up on that boy Willy Wonka and stole some of his midgets. So, yes, as an answer to your question, my Batcave is staffed by Oompa Loompas in dirty minion costumes. I taught them German and started feeding them bananas, but all they did was shit all over the place. So it's a work in progress. We're still trying to get the kinks worked out of their diet because I am sure as fuck not feeding them chocolate. I did, however, manage to trick two of them into crewing my bat chat. The loader is on a strict diet of cocaine and Skittles, whereas I shaved the head of the driver to make him look more like Vin Diesel. I put him in a wife beater and gave him a gold chain, but so far he still runs into shit. What are you gonna do? Before I begin the tank tour, I need to talk about the star of the show, the motherfucking Batmobile. Originally, she held 45 shells, but I reduced that by putting in a mini bar as I like to get nice and tight before going into battle. I keep the diamond-covered Butterscotch Aristocrat on ice at all times, and I like to mix it with Mr. Pibb. I have the finest headliner available from a 1982 Mazda Miata, and it is securely held in by a number of green and yellow thumbtacks. The seats are reclining swine suede with aquaberry lumbar support. They heat, cool, and vibrate just like your mom. I likes to keep my German crew of midgets calm and relaxed, except Jibbers, my loader. Fuck him. He needs to be turned up all the time. The pterodactyl minibar is close to my driver Slippy, so he stays in the bag all the time. So if you see me stumbling across the battlefield, you can bet Slippy's on a bender. The loader area looks like the last scene of Scarface, except with less bullet holes and more Skittles. I have my own candy-coated plush recliner in the commander's cupola. I had to take out a lot of gear to get that bitch in there. Gun sights, fire extinguisher, first aid kit, you name it. Totally worth it. Now then, on to the tour proper. Here we have the LOL tractor. What a fucking joke. Beginners, obviously. The MS-1, I am actually training a Russian crew in this pile for Tier 10. Obviously, I wouldn't just drive that. Here we have a bunch of shit that I'm not going to run. Fucking just random baby tanks. And as you can see, a lot of these fucking tanks, they have changed the packages. Because as you'll notice, a lot of these I don't have unlocked, even though every fucking thing else is unlocked. So it's, you know, what are you going to do? I would actually have to go back and look at the tank. I mean, this is, you know, this is the first time I'm looking at these fucking tanks in, you know, however long, a year. Anyway, go fuck yourself. So, moving on. Tier 3. Whopping Tier 3. There we go. All my shit's unlocked. I vaguely remember playing that tank. The Panzer 2C. Awesome tank, sprays a nut. I highly recommend it. If you need to blow off some steam, if you're losing games, get in that tank, tear shit up. I would like to say I own every German tank in the game, as well as premiums in the tech tree. I also own some premiums not in the tech tree. Didn't have time to get the Panzer 88 or the Hydrostat, but I'm pretty sure I have everything else. So we're moving on right now to Tier 4. We're starting with the Lochs. How the fuck you pronounce it? It means links. Okay, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Only fucking ran that tank obviously enough to get to the next one. And as you can see, the little star here, there's fucking shit that I haven't even ran. Big fucking surprise. You know, I'm not one of those people who can run low tier tanks and be happy, like, all the time. I've got to fucking run 10s, and it's weird because I never did online gaming, like, for the majority of my life, even though I'm a gamer, which is ironic. So, anyway, go fuck yourself. So the point is that World of Tanks is my first online game. I started playing it religiously, okay? Like Allah Akbar religiously, okay? So I play this motherfucker non-stop, and now it's like 10s is the only thing that I run. And I'm a slow fucking learner. Like, once I get a tank, I just run the fucking shit out of it because, you know, I can't pick it up quickly. This is why I have 4,000 games in my E100 and 2,000 games in my Leopard and almost 2,000 games in the Batmobile because I'm a slow fucking learner. But you know what? I'll pick it up eventually. Just like your mom. Moving on. Here we are at tier whatever. Here's some more shit that I'm not going to run. Okay. We're moving on to tier 6 now. We're closing in on the Tiger, which was sadly my main reason for wanting this game. I said, you know what? If I go up, I get the Tiger, everything will be fine. Because the Tiger will obviously fuck everything in its path. This could not be further from the truth! I don't want to talk about it because I get emotional. I definitely feel some type of way. But you're going up against shit that never fucking existed. You're going up against shit that was in the prototype stage. You're going up against shit that wasn't mass produced. They made like 2 of them and they said, oh, the shit looks good to me. Totally fucking different here, people. Anyway, obviously I'm very emotional about this Tiger subject, so the right course of action would be to go fuck yourself. Now, the KV2, interestingly enough, I bought that for my man Rusty so I could run a tier 6. Because, you know, everybody says, oh god, KV2 is so awesome. Oh, I want to get myself off to it. I ran it, and ran it, and ran it. Never got good with that thing. Never even fucking did decent. I only did bad. Like, I had to upgrade to do bad. Like, the most of the time I did worse than that. So, upgrading to bad, nah, I ain't about that life. So I stopped running it. I don't know why I kept it. I don't, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why I kept any of these tanks. Now, see, that I've played this game long enough, I only run what's OP. And you should do that as well. You shouldn't, if you're in a fair fight in this game, you have fucked up. So you want to ride tanks that give you a massively unfair advantage. At least until Wargaming nerfs them. You know, if you look at some of the tanks out there, you're like, okay, yeah, the hearse. Alright, that may get a nerf / get pulled. But there's other tanks that they can't really do shit to. Everybody says, oh, you know, they might nerf the Batchat. Huh. Okay. You can't really nerf. I mean, it's got shitty accuracy, no elevation, no depression. It doesn't do clutch shots. So, it's kind of like, you know, somebody said one time, oh, they're going to nerf the Hundo. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to go into it, but that's fucking hilarious. That's like, you know, nerfing the Moss, which is a giant punching bag of XP. You hit it, and fucking XP falls out of it. Anyway, here's some more shit that I haven't run. The Ferdinand. If it's any consolation, I actually thought about running the Ferdinand. About 6 months ago. I said, you know, I should really at least get one game in that. And then I was like, ah, god, that's a bad move. Leo PTA, good tank. The Leopard one is amazing. I literally, like, I'm touching myself right now. It's that good. E75, another good one. The 45B is a monster tank. Yag Tiger's good as long as you stay in the back. Tier 9 Waffle, not too bad. It's a good tank. Don't run the 15. You'll never hit anything. And, you know, I would have never got the Get Wet if I wasn't doing all German tanks, because that's just retarded. Here we have the CGC, the Conqueror, otherwise known as the Mortar. Some people just call it the Tuna Can, for its tuna can-sized dick. I got a couple of crew perks on there, nothing amazing, and you'll see I load nothing but hatchets because of reasons. You know, I've got it fully equipment up. I mean, why not? I've got loads of money. I don't have shit else to do with it. Go fuck yourself. So, you know, why not? I mean, there's no reason not to. The 50, armored, crunchy, medium, solid fucking gun. Same gun as a Leopard. I mean, not quite, you know, the aim time or the depression, but the majority of stats are the same. With the mediums, you've only got to run about 10 hatchets on the single shot mediums, because, you know, that's in case you've got to get up inside somebody. Note the Versace camo. So, moving on here, we've got the Leo. Oh my god! Oh god, proper thickness. Leo 1, awesome tank. There you have, well, I don't know how many, that's a lot of fucking skills. I don't even know how many, I can't even count that high. It's a shit ton. So, I run auto fire extinguishers on all my shit. Just, you know, I've got loads of money. I don't have anything to do with it. Go fuck yourself. I mean, just loads. Just fucking a entire garage space full of silver. Fuck with me. E100, my old woman. This is like my ex lady. You know what I'm saying? Greta. You know, she did me right, but if you want to succeed in this game, it's very hard to do so in a heavy. If you really want to sling dick, you need a medium. At least that's my take on it. That is my particular take. The Moss. You'll notice there's no crew in there. In my eyes, this tank is a massive pile of shit and a XP pinata. You know, if you just say, listen, you know, my stats are getting too good, I need to go out there and I want to take rounds, get in the Moss. I've never really seen anyone accomplish amazing things. The Jagdpanzer is a good tank. You know, hits for 1050 on average, 299 average pin. Is it weird that I have that memorized? You know, quite don't have the crew skills up to 100%. There's my loadout right there. Running autos on it again. You know, you gotta have a tank gun rammer. That's just without a doubt. Or else you know, be loading in the minutes instead of seconds. Moving on, here we have the Hearst, the Waffenträger E100. We're on the 128 here. I think I had changed this recently because I think I just originally ran nothing but 60 hatchets instead of 30-30. You know, if you've got a tier 10 dude, just spray nut. Who cares? Just spray nut. You know, you've got the money, maybe. If you're not grinding, if you've got plenty of tanks, just fucking have fun with it and just, you know, make people angry. Here we have the Get Wet. Now, if this tank connects with you, you're in trouble. I'm not an arty player, okay? I feel like I should say that before, you know, I piss anybody off. But I'm not an arty player. I'm not good at playing arty. I'm halfway decent at the 155-58. Not good at this at all. I wouldn't recommend this tank just because I suck at it. There's my pretty lady right there. The Batchat. Don't really have a whole lot of crew skills. I've got enough to get by. You know, I've got enough for the basic shit. Don't run any hatchets. You know, I do so many tactical reloads. It would be folly of me to run anything other than APCR. And pretty much everything I've got on there is designed to make that reticle smaller, faster. I don't give a fuck about spotting. Okay, I am there to wreck that pussy. Bottom line. Now, here we go. The 155-58. The arty with a 4-round clip. Full turret. This is a sexy tank. You don't have to move your hull. It's fast. It's a monster. It's low damage and it's very low splash. So, you know, if you're into a tank, you can, you know, shoot 5 meters, you know, away from your target and still fuck them up. This is not the tank for you. 140 is a really good medium. I enjoy the 140. Not crazy about the damage. It's almost a full 100. I mean, I think it's like 70 less than the Leo and the 50 and the Bat. It fires faster. I don't really know how I feel about it. You know, I need more practice with it, and I don't know if I'm willing to do that. 62A, this is the crew that I had in my tier 1, whatever fucking pile that was. I'm trying to get, I just want 6 cents. That's all I fucking want. Give me 6 cents. I'll be happy. That's what I'm working on. You cannot run any tank without 6 cents. If you disagree, you don't raise your kids right. So, you've got to have 6 cents. That's where I feel about it. IS-7, no crew in that. That's okay. I don't run the motherfucker. It does look pretty in my garage. I do like looking at it. Every 3 or 4 months, I'm like, it's a good looking tank. And then I, you know, continue. It's got really good angled armor. Sad thing is, tier 10 TDs can shoot right through the upper plate, which is something I wasn't quite used to on the E100. So all that angled shit in the front, oh, they can get right up in that motherfucker, which I'm not crazy about. STB, I don't know. I maybe have 5, 6, 7, 8 games of this. I've probably had it for a couple months. Same thing. I needed, you know, farm a Japanese crew. That guy's started 6 cents. I just, you know, it's kind of sad, really. I've got 2 10s, and I'm probably going to get the space tank here next, the T-57 Heavy. And I don't have any crews for them. But, you know, 140 is a really good medium. I enjoy the 140. Not crazy about the damage. It's almost a full 100. And then I don't have any crews for them. But, you know, 140 is a really good medium. I enjoy the 140. Not crazy about the damage. It's almost a full 100. And then I don't have any crews for them. But, you know, 140 is a really good medium. I enjoy the 140. Not crazy about the damage. It's almost a full 100. in my eyes, I would pick one tank and just, you know, run it, get used to it, deal with it, find out how it works. Because it's better to be good at one than decent at a couple. Alright, so guys, that's my garage tour. If you have any more quests, please let me know. 100 subscriber gets a sandwich. And subscribe to my shit, and I will see you guys next time.